Welcome everyone. Today we have 10 new glitches in Super Mario Maker 2. Today we go over some interesting GGT tech, including Yoshi who grows a beard, a fluffy beard, a chain Chomp without a chain, a BoomBoom stuck in pain, and much more. Without further ado, let's dive in. This on-off switch is going to get hit because this stump is going to fall down on this bomb, and the Muncher prevents it from going over to the right, which it would if it had the parachute on it, like this. So with the Muncher there, it will not go to the right when I start the scene, it will just crush the bomb, hitting the on-off switch like this. However, using respawn jankiness, despawn, respawn jankiness, if we start from the left and we run to the right, this won't actually hit the bomb, it'll float over to the right because this Muncher won't spawn in time. So for example, if I run from the left, the Muncher doesn't spawn, the stump goes over and rests itself safely over there and does not activate the on-off switch. This is a very interesting little glitch. So I'm going to grab this hammer power-up right here. That checkpoint has a mushroom power-up in it. I am in multiplayer versus, hence all of the lag. I'm going to go over to the checkpoint. I'm going to go down the pipe as fast as possible. And when I go down the pipe, it's going to drag Mario along with me, and he's going to get stuck in the ground underneath there. Check this out. He just kind of gets stuck in the pipe. He can't really do much at all. He can try to walk, he can try to jump around, but nothing really happens. He is stuck in the pipe. Poor guy. He can't roll, can't do anything. Here's an interesting situation. This seesaw is going to fall down off of this rail, allowing this Muncher to drop down on the ground. And the Muncher will get put in a very specific location, where if we are small Mario, we will take damage, which is pretty normal for this kind of thing, honestly. However, if we are big Mario, say we put a feather on Mario like that, if we are big Mario and we drop straight down, we will not take damage. We will get stuck in this little place right here. Which is very strange because normally, big Mario has a bigger hitbox, so he should take damage where small Mario doesn't, but this is not the case. As you see, I'm holding left right now, and I'm not taking damage against that Muncher, but if I press down, if I duck, I do take damage. Like that. When you stand back up, it resets, I press down, I take damage again. This is a weird little position, a weird little situation here. This is a pretty sweet little glitch. So what's going to happen here is that I'm going to enter this door, and when I exit it, this dash block is going to shove me into this pipe. The spike ball hits the on-off block, and I get stuck in these blue blocks. Now, when this thwomp hits this on-off switch, it breaks, it dies, and it allows me to get free from the blue blocks, and it spits me over into this pipe. But when I go into this clear pipe, the second one, it's going to spit me out right away. I'm not actually going to travel through this clear pipe. So, why didn't he continue going through the pipe? Mario. So we did this setup in the past with bloopers to create our little tentacle monster, our Kraken, in the other videos. We're going to do this now with a Hop Chop. Now with the Hop Chop, with one spring, he's going to get stuck between these clear pipes, which creates an interesting little effect here, where he's going back and forth as he's hitting the spring. And if I jump on him, he will not be doing that. He'll start chomping down on the right pipe. But it's kind of weird how if I jump on him, there's no spring noise. We definitely get height from the spring, but it does not make any noise, any sound effect. If I add a spring to this mix, then it will create a hyper vibrate setup, which is very interesting as well. So the spring bounces up and down very fast, allowing you to hyper vibrate if you stand on it. Like that. And Mr. Hop Chop doesn't do much at all. He just kind of sits there, disgruntled, in a very sad face. Using GGT, our Game Genie tech with this black hole, this time I created a Yoshi Egg that's in a cloud that thinks it's in a pipe. So it's going to just pop out and it's going to drop. Even though it's in a cloud, you're going to see the egg drop down and we can go on top of Yoshi. The cool thing about this is when we grab the egg with Yoshi, the cloud stays underneath our mouth like that, or underneath Yoshi's mouth. So this creates a kind of a funny little situation where Yoshi has grown a fluffy little beard. A fluffy cloud beard. But yeah, as long as there's something on a cloud that thinks it's in a pipe inside of Yoshi's mouth, it seems the cloud will stay underneath Yoshi's mouth as you run around with him, which is kind of interesting. This time we have a chain Chomp that's in a clown car that thinks it's inside of a cloud. And when it roams around, the chain chomp's actually not going to have a chain on it until it goes to attack you. Check this out. Right, so there was a chain on it right there, but look, there's no chain on it right now. And then when it goes to attack, the chain comes back. No chain on the chain chomp. It's pretty interesting, actually. This time we have a BoomBoom that's in a clown car that thinks it's inside of a cloud. And the funny part about this is when I jump on top of him, he will stay in his pain animation. The animation that he has in between the three stages. He will just stay stuck there. In SMB3 and SMW, he will stay inside of his shell. But this one is decidedly much funnier. You can't really damage him any further, he just kind of gets stuck there. Which is pretty cool. So with this little setup, you might be thinking, if I go into this block, and this exclamation mark block is going to port me over here, I'm going to have to go in this one, and then I'm going to get stuck in this spike zone, where it's not a soft lock, but, you know, I die. But that tends not to be the case. In here, in this little glitch right here, I will actually be able to bypass this exclamation mark block with the use of this blue platform. So I'll just jump in this box. Pushes me over there, and then I go right through that one. Exclamation mark block, bypassing. Whee! Here we have an interesting little SkipSqueak Goes Bur setup. So this SkipSqueak is going to jump up and get caught between these two platforms, and is going to burr. Look at that. Look at him go. The dust cloud that he makes. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. This also is a candidate for most annoying noises in Mario Maker.